If the Emmys were designed to transport viewers from the pandemic for a few carefree hours, Seth Rogen wasn't playing along. The comedic writer and actor, making the night's first awards presentation, questioned whether an event that touted its COVID-19 protocols was living up to its promises. Before presenting the award for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series to winner Ted Lasso star Hannah Waddingham, Rogen offered up some jokes, but they sounded more like a complaint. "They said this was outdoors. It's not. They lied to us. We're in a hermetically sealed tent right now. I would not have come to this," Rogen deadpanned to the audience gathered in what Emmys organizers have described as a fully air-conditioned tent that will allow for more socially distanced audience seating. He took issue with the guest spacing. "There is way too many of us in this little room," but he saved his biggest complaint for the tent's ceiling. Live blog at the Emmys, Gillian Anderson, Tobias Menzies wins supporting honors for the Crown Emmys 2021 opener. See Rita Wilson showcase her rap skills. Biz Markie tribute. "It's more important that we have 3 chandeliers than that we make sure we don't kill Eugene Levy tonight. That is what has been decided," he cracked, clearly disagreeing with the decision on the Emmy structure. Emmys host Cedric the Entertainer and awards show DJ Reggie Watts offered quick pushback. Before going to commercial break, Watts, who is the bandleader on The Late Late Show with James Corden, said that despite what Seth might have said, "We're going to celebrate and party. But while we're doing that, we're absolutely following all the health and safety guidelines that some really smart people asked us to do to keep us safe from COVID." If that wasn't enough, Cedric the Entertainer underlined the sentiment in his opening monologue. "It actually feels amazing in here, unlike what Seth Rogen was talking about. It feels good. We're all vaxxed. We had to get vaxxed to come here. I got vaxxed. I did not have a reaction like Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. I got Pfizer because I'm bougie. Pfizer is the Neiman Marcus of vaccines. Moderna, that's Macy's. Johnson & Johnson, that's TJ Maxx," he said. Los Angeles County, where the event took place, has a mask mandate for all indoor public gatherings, regardless of attendees' vaccination status. But, in a statement to USA Today on Monday, the county's Department of Public Health said exceptions are made for film, television, and music productions. The department added that additional precautions for the Emmys included requiring attendees to test negative for COVID-19 48 hours before the show and requiring crew members to be either fully vaccinated or undergo twice-weekly COVID-19 testing. The Emmys reached out to public health in advance to share their safety protocols, which exceeded the baseline requirements for television and film productions, the department said. But the Emmys set up still sparked ire on Twitter, where users called out the lack of masks as another case of celebrities not being held to the same standards as the general public. "I guess COVID and social distancing doesn't apply to Hollywood," asked an Ultra Purwater. "Okay, so no one at the Emmys wore a mask, but we are expected to wear a mask even if we are vaccinated," wrote at Chance Ty Coleman. "I guess the rules don't apply to politicians and rich people, and the Emmy for proving that mask mandates are finally being properly enforced by income not public health goes to," wrote at Hedgeducent 216. According to Emmys organizers, tables were set at least 6 feet apart to meet COVID protocols and the audience was smaller than initially planned. The audience featured only nominees, who were each able to bring one guest. Some winners made reference to limited attendees on stage. "I should start off by saying this is not everyone who writes on the show. We were only allowed a small number to come," noted Chrissy Shackelford, accepting the prize for Best Writing for a Variety Show for HBO's Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. "The show sent the hottest writers, which I understand is kind of an oxymoron." More seriously, Debbie Allen, whose brilliant career was celebrated via the Governor's Award, acknowledged the precarious position of children versus COVID-19 in an inspirational speech that sought to empower women and protecting the health of the next generation. Part of her message was delivered to young people who have no vote and who can't even get a vaccine. "They are inheriting the world that we live in, that we leave them. It is time for you to claim your power, claim your voice, say your song, tell your stories. It will make us a better place." Contributing, Sydney Henderson, Charles Trepanney Moore, Kerry Washington honors Michael K. Williams. Twitter compares Emmy loss to Chadwick Boseman red carpet glamour. See the 10 best dressed at the 2021 Emmys.